Hey everybody, Scott Goldbaum here with Elixir Strings to teach you an exercise that gets a little bit of lead guitar work integrated to your central rhythm playing. Now, all you need to know are the following 4 chords when it comes to what your fret hand's doing. It's going to be G major to D major, then A minor, and then back to a D major to complete our 4-bar progression. By itself, pretty straightforward. But we're going to add a little bit of flavor in the first half of each bar where we dedicate that, space to the rhythm side of things. And then in the back half, we'll get into some lead guitar techniques, pulling notes out of the E minor pentatonic scale. We'll teach you that in a second. So what we're going to start with, instead of 2 basic full chord strums, we're going to do a root strum technique. Get a little bit of character in there. Identify the root note of each chord. You have the root note of G right here on the 3rd fret of E, and then strum the entire chord. You can do that same thing on D. That's the open D string down. Here for the A minor, that's the open A string, and then down from there, and then you'll return to the D. That technique covers beats 1 and 2. For the back half, 3 and 4 and, we're counting like that because we have 8th notes that we're going to integrate into the mix. Now, using those 8th note rhythms, we're also going to be pulling notes from our E minor pentatonic scale. And every one of those riffs, 3 and 4 and, it's going to start with the root note again. So you go root, strum, root. And then 3 notes follow that root in that riff. 3 and 4 and, let's see what they are. For the G chord, after playing the root note, 3rd fret of your low E string, you're going to play the open A, 2nd fret of A, and then that's just going to collapse into the 2nd fret of D. Now you can do all down picks there. I like to alternate there because it aligns with the down and the upbeats in the back half of the bar. So over the G, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. Now the D chord, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. What am I doing there? Well, again, I'm starting with the D, then I'm going to make my way to the 2nd fret of A, then the open A, and then the 3rd fret of your low E string. Just like that. That brings us to the A minor, where we're going to hit that root note and then strum. And then, of course, our riff is again going to start with that root note, the A. So it's playing some familiar notes. Open A, 2nd fret of A, open A, 3rd fret of your low E string, and then back to the D. So it's slightly different at the end. On that 2nd D chord, we have the open D, 2nd fret of A, open A, back to that 2nd fret of A, and then you're going to play the G chord to round things out. So when we put it together, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 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 2. I hope you found this exercise helpful. We'll see you for more later on.